My name's Max and I'm the creator of HYDRONEER. Now you may have noticed in one of the most recent patches that we put out, there's a new area. Now what is this mysterious construction area, you might ask? Well, from the title of this video, you can probably get a good idea of what we're going for here. This is going to be the new area for the 2.1 farming season update. But before we get into that, I've got something to show you guys. I've just received one of these pipe plushies from our merchandising company, and it is fantastic. I mean, look at the size of this thing. It is huge. This thing is currently listed for $39.99 US dollars. That is $10 down from our standard price. For this batch, we're going to be keeping that discount going until the batch is sold out, so be quick. We do have another batch coming out as well, but it is going to be back to the regular price without the discount. So if you do want to pick one up, check out the description in this video. As well as the pipe plush, we also have got these t-shirts and some pin badges as well. The t-shirts come in maroon, navy, and black. Those are also limited stock as well, so get them while we still got them. So everything I'm going to show you in today's video about the farming season update is placeholder. So just keep in mind that the models, the textures, and the visual effects are placeholder for now. In the farming update, it's kind of split up into two sections. You've got your farming and then you've got your cooking. I don't want to go into too much details about the items in this update because it might spoil it for you guys. So in this update, we've got a bunch of new items. We've got a sickle, trowel, we've got a watering can, we've got seed bags, and we've got lots more items. You start out by using a trowel to make the foundation of that plant. Now these can be placed anywhere, they don't use the grid system at all. They do need diggable dirt, however, and you can build underground farming mines as well. You can use the logic lighting to actually make these plants grow. So to get the seeds to make these plants, there's actually a chance that the seed bag will spawn when you're digging around with your shovel. So as you dig into your mining ground, these seed bags will appear and then they can be used. There is a spawn rarity of these different seed bags as well, with some being some of the cheaper ones and some being some of the more expensive ones to sell as well. You can also buy some of these seed bags, but I'm going to kind of come onto that a little bit later on in this video. You can also make some more seed bags by taking some of those vegetables and putting them into a mill, which will then produce more of those seed bags as well. So there is this kind of farming action in this farming update. Once you've grown your vegetables, you need to process them. And by process them, I mean turn them into soup. With this new update, we're going to be adding in lots of NPCs that are wandering around the world. These NPCs want soup. Using the cooking pot and the stove and the cooking knife, you can turn these vegetables into soup. Now, some of these NPCs are going to be requesting a certain soup. If you give them that type of soup that they're looking for, then they'll give you some farming guild tokens in return. Now, these farming guild tokens are a new currency of HYDRONEER. This kind of whole system about giving a certain item and then receiving something back is sort of a little bit of a test that we're doing. We want to see how well this works as a progression system, and then as we move forward into our tier 3 update, we can apply the same kind of principles to a new progression system in that update. So kind of think of this as a test bed. We're going to just really see how this goes. We're really excited so far from what we've seen from our testing in the studio about how well this system works. I've had a lot of fun playing this update myself personally, and we have tons more items to still put into the game as well. Now with these new farming guild tokens, there's going to be special stores in the farming town that only take these tokens. A lot of these items are purely cosmetic, but some of them are quite useful, such as the water sprinkler system or some additional seed bags. We would like to hear from you guys though. If you do have any suggestions about what we can put into this farming update, we'd love to hear them. Please put them down in the comments of this video, and we'll definitely be going in there and reading a lot of those. There's also a way to make money through the farming system as well. You don't just have to make soups by the requests, you can also sell them to the new stores in the game. This is the grocer. It acts very similar to the jeweler in the game, but it can only buy certain items. These new items are fish, vegetables, cut vegetables, and soups. So you'll no longer be able to sell fish to the jeweler. You'll have to use these grocers, which are usually found right next to one of the jewelers. There is lots more coming to this farming season update that I'm not going to discuss on this video. I'll probably put it in the next one. But I've got something really exciting to tell you guys about. In this update, we're bringing in some new vehicles. Now, I'm only going to be showing off one of them today, but there is another one that we're planning and possibly more as well for this update. The 2.2 update coming after this one will also have some more vehicles in it as well, kind of more digging vehicles and prospecting vehicles, but I'll save that for another video. This is the Hydro Quad. Okay, it's not actually the Hydro Quad because it's just a bunch of red boxes, but it's the programming functionality of the Hydro Quad. Now, this was requested by quite a lot of you guys. It's a faster way to move around the world. Now, you do lose out a little bit with storage. This kind of acts a bit like the pallet, where when you place an item down on it, it doesn't clip through, so you can only carry a certain amount of items. This kind of balances it between using the truck and using this new Hydro Quad. And honestly, this vehicle is so fun to drive. It takes corners like crazy. You can kind of drift around corners, and it's quite a bit faster than the truck. We even held a little split screen drag race as well between me and one of the moderators, which was quite interesting. It is quite a bit faster, but not too crazy fast. In the next video, we'll probably have the visuals cleaned up for it, and I'll show it off again then. Now, this is the exciting bit. How would you guys like playing this update early? Well, we're bringing back the poke system in our Discord. This is a way that we can reward active and helpful members of the community by giving them early access to some of our updates. Now, of course, this isn't just an early access way that they can play the update, they'll also be helping out fixing lots of bugs. So don't feel like you're missing out anything if you're not invited into this beta. In our Discord server, if someone leaves a helpful message, or maybe they post something funny or a really cool screenshot, then you reward them by reacting a poke to their message. Now, once you've reacted to one of these messages, it will then add a point onto the system. Now, if you remember, we actually used this system for our 2.0 update. So we've been working on it since the release of that back then, and the system is a lot better. And we've also prevented the ability to just spam pokes to one of your friends to get up on that leaderboard. Now, if you go into the bot channel and you type in /pokes position, you can see your own position on the leaderboard. And you can also type in /pokes leaderboard, which will give you the entire leaderboard of who's in the top. Like the 2.0 update, we're going to be giving out these keys in kind of like a percentage basis. So we're going to start out by giving the top 1% all keys, and then gradually opening it up as we kind of fix these bugs. So why are we keeping all of this on Discord? Well, after all, we are literally just bug testing the update. The primary focus of this system is to make sure that the game is tested and to reward active and helpful members of our community. We use Discord because we keep it all in one place. We can easily post videos and screenshots in our channels and get bug reports fixed a lot quicker this way. I understand a few people don't use Discord, and that's absolutely fine. This update is coming to you guys. You're not missing out on too much. It's just going to be bugs and bugs and bugs. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm excited to get the next one out as well, where we're talking about even more farming stuff. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you all next month. Oh, shout out to Rhino, by the way. He has just got a awesome new job, so he's left us. So I'm editing this video this month, but next month we've got a new video editor. So yeah, let us know how the editing is in this one and the next one, and yeah, you guys get it. Cool. See ya. But it requests specific. But it requests specific. But it requests specific. But it requests specific. But it requests. Huh? Hell, man. But it requests.